speechless. So Midsommar is written and directed by Ari Aster, who wrote and directed Hereditary, one of my favorite movies of last year. And this one focuses on Danny, played by Florence Pugh, and her boyfriend Christian, played by Jack Rayner. They are experiencing relationship troubles, and after a family tragedy, Danny becomes a little self-reliant on her boyfriend Christian, and he invites her, along with a bunch of their other friends, to go to Sweden, study midsummer festivities in Sweden for their thesis papers. And it turns out that when they get there, this cult only happens once every 90 years, and stuff really happens. I don't know what I just watched. I have no idea what that was. Seriously, this is like an acid trip through the jungle. That's how crazy this movie is. It's a huge metaphor for a relationship. It's a huge metaphor for a breakup. And Ari Aster is really good at that stuff. And he's really good at staging the horror elements that you see on screen. But at the same time, with this movie, it's just like, what am I watching? Like, what did I just watch? I have no idea what I just watched. This movie is definitely going to polarize audiences. If Hereditary didn't already do that, this movie's going to do it. Critics are really liking this movie, even though it is getting sort of a polarized reception from critics as well. It's definitely not as well received as Hereditary. Hereditary is by far the better movie. I just don't know where I stand on this, because this is a movie that you really need to process after you watch it. It's something where I almost stayed sitting in my chair in the theater, just staring at the end credits, because I was just like, what on earth was that? A lot of imagery in here gets you thinking, but a lot of it is super disturbing. This has got to be one of the most unsettling, disturbing, nerving movies I have ever watched. And that's coming from somebody who has seen The Exorcist, who has seen Hereditary. But I feel the way this movie is crafted, the fact that we're dealing with a cult in broad daylight with people dressed in white and sing songs like they're a creepy church choir, makes it even that more haunting. Ari Aster is a really great horror auteur right now. This is by no means a bad movie. I just have no idea what any of this really meant, especially the opening scene. How does that connect to the rest of the movie? I get that the main character is haunted by that. She's having hallucinations of that, but there's also other stuff in here, but it just feels so detracted from the movie. It doesn't feel like it connects to anything, and I don't know how that comes into play at the end. Maybe it's a decision she makes at the end of the movie, but the end of the movie makes no sense to me. I can tell you right now, there's going to be a million Midsommar ending explained videos to pop up on YouTube within the next week. I bet you there's already about 200 of them. Because this was just people dropping a lot of acid. This movie is a huge mind twist. Again, I have no idea what the hell I just saw. I have no idea what that ending means. I have no idea how that beginning connects to the entire overall theme of the movie or the plot of the movie. But it's so well crafted and well directed, and in a way weirdly well written, that I have to give it praise for all of that, but I just don't know where I stand. This is definitely one of the most polarizing movies I have ever seen, and this is definitely going to polarize audiences. I have no idea what. I'm curious to see what the final IMDb rating is going to be like for this, when at least after a few months, because I think a lot of people are going to hate this movie. It's really long. It did not have to be 2 hours and 20 minutes, I can tell you that. It's a really long movie. For the first hour, it takes a while to get going. And then once you get to this pagan cult thing, every second of the movie just feels so tense and nerving and unsettling. You feel something's going to happen every second of the movie. And that's really what keeps you invested and interested in this. But when the stuff goes down, it's just like, what are you watching? Like, what did I just watch? I have no idea. So guys, if you have seen Midsommar, drop me a comment in the comment section below. I'm curious to know what you thought about this movie. I have no idea where I stand. Whether I liked it or hated it, I'm not even in the middle. I need more time to process this thing. Thank you for watching my review of Midsommar. You guys are the best. I'll have more videos coming soon, and I will leave all my links to my social media accounts in the description below. My name is Alex Madden, and I'll see you at the movies somewhere.